On December 2012, John McAfee left his home in Belize for a day trip to the neighboring country of Guatemala. When he failed to return that evening, his friends and family became worried, and they reached out to the local police to report him missing. A massive search effort was launched, but despite the best efforts of the authorities, no trace of McAfee could be found. To this day, his disappearance remains one of the biggest mysteries in recent history. But what really happened to him? Was it foul play, or did McAfee fake his own death? Let us take a closer look at the facts surrounding the case and try to put together the pieces of this bizarre puzzle. John McAfee was not your average tech entrepreneur. In addition to founding McAfee, one of the world's largest antivirus software companies, he was also a crypto enthusiast, a libertarian, and a conspiracy theorist. He had a colorful personality and was known for his eccentric behavior, including his fondness for guns, drugs, and beautiful women. But he was also a controversial figure who had been accused of all sorts of shady dealings over the years. In the early 2010s, McAfee moved to Belize, a small Central American country that was becoming increasingly popular with wealthy foreigners looking for a tropical paradise with a low cost of living and a laid-back lifestyle. However, McAfee's neighbors in Belize were not exactly thrilled to have him around. According to reports, McAfee's home was often the target of armed robberies, and he responded by hiring his own security team to protect him and his property. Some of these guards were said to be former members of the Israeli Special Forces, and they were reportedly paid top dollar to ensure McAfee's safety. However, McAfee's good relationship with his guards apparently deteriorated over time, and in the months leading up to his disappearance. There were rumors that he had fired them and replaced them with a new security team. But the truth of these rumors is unclear, and conflicting reports have made it difficult to ascertain what really happened. On November 2012, just weeks before his disappearance, McAfee gave an interview to Fortune, a magazine in which he claimed that he was being framed for a murder that had taken place at his home. According to McAfee, he had found one of his employees dead in his swimming pool, and when he reported the incident to the police, they had arrested him on suspicion of murder. McAfee insisted that he was innocent and that he had been arrested as part of a conspiracy involving corrupt officials and drug traffickers. However, the police never charged McAfee with murder, and he was released after being questioned. Despite the apparent lack of evidence against him, McAfee continued to claim that he was in danger and that his life was in peril. And he even went so far as to offer a $1 million reward for any information, leading to the arrest and conviction of those responsible for the alleged conspiracy against him. Then came December 2012 and McAfee's fateful trip to Guatemala, according to the last person to see him. McAfee left his home in Belize around 9 a.m. that day and told his employees that he planned to visit an immigration office in the nearby city of San Ignacio to renew his residency permit. After that, he planned to cross the border into Guatemala and meet someone in the city of Dolores. However, McAfee never made it to Dolores. He never renewed his residency permit, and he never met the person he had arranged to meet. When McAfee failed to return home that evening, his friends and family grew concerned, and they contacted the Belize police, who launched a massive search effort. But despite the best efforts of the authorities, they were unable to locate McAfee or find any evidence as to what had become of him. His cell phone was later found abandoned near the Belize-Guatemala border. But there was no sign of a struggle and no obvious indication of foul play. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, the mystery deepened and the internet buzzed with theories about what could have happened to McAfee. Some believed that his guards had kidnapped and murdered him, while others suspected that McAfee had faked his own death to escape prosecution for some of his alleged crimes. Still, others believed that McAfee's claims about a vast government conspiracy against him were true, and that powerful forces were determined to keep him silent. Unfortunately, the truth remains elusive, and to this day, we still don't know what really happened to John McAfee. Did his own security team turn on him? Was it a random act of violence, or was it something more sinister? Perhaps we'll never know for sure. But one thing is certain, John McAfee's disappearance is one of the biggest mysteries of our time. What do you think happened to him? You think his security team was involved in his disappearance? Or do you think he faked his own death? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching.